Hi, my name is Adam Haberla and welcome to October's Home Botanica. This month we are going to create this beautiful display of flowers and snacks and everything happy for your guests to see when they come into your home. The only things that I brought this month to this video was, of course, my clippers. They go everywhere with me. But then I picked up these flower frogs that have suctions on the back, so you can put them in a dish and stick your flowers into it, and it pops right off. So I know I wanted to use these at the house. And of course, our bouquet goes with us every month. Let's talk about what I've discovered in the house. I saw these bowls that I was gonna put the frogs in, but they didn't seem to fit properly, so I didn't want to use those. And then I saw in here these Tupperware dishes that the frogs suction perfectly to them, and there's enough water reserve, so we're gonna definitely use these. And do you see how the frog just sits right in there and the flower stems stick in? Go ahead and add water. If you've not used a frog before, the advantage of the frog is every stem gets stuck right into the pins, so the stems won't bounce around. You don't have to use foam in there if you use the frog. You don't have to tape the base if you use the frog. And I love the suction ones especially because they really do hold in place. So what are we gonna do with these? I know we wanna create some sort of entertaining moment. This is a great kitchen. We wanna bring that life and energy and heart to the kitchen. And so I see this stand here that has some candies and stuff already in a basket. I'm not gonna use the basket, but I am gonna use the stand. I think it's really cool, and I think these dishes will fit perfectly onto the stand. Absolutely beautiful, right? All right, let's start designing. So we have our bouquet. I'm gonna cut the band off. I already took the sleeve off. It's been absorbing water for a couple of days now. And let's go ahead and separate the flowers. By separating the flowers, it just helps us know what we're gonna be designing with. And so it really does showcase everything that we have. Now that we have the flowers laid out, let's design. When you're designing with a vessel like this, I always find it easier to design on the container. So that way you know height, you know depth, you know size. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our hydrangea. I'm gonna cut it off, and then I'm gonna stick it right in. Actually, I can cut a little bit shorter because the dish is shorter. Really cut most of it off. And I'm gonna stick it right into the frog. And do you see how that's not gonna go anywhere? That hydrangea is there forever. Next, let's do our carnations. I'm gonna put one on the top. And do you see it's standing straight up? That frog really does hold it. So I would definitely, if I were you, go online and get yourself some of these really great frogs to put your flowers in at home. They come in so handy. You see how I put two on top, one on the bottom. I'm really trying to separate the colors, separate the flowers. And next we have our beautiful roses. I broke a couple of the petals, so I'm just gonna pop those off. Put it right into the frog. This will be great if you know people are coming over and you just wanna have a flower moment within your kitchen or within your food area. This is a simple way. And again, the glass containers, they work perfectly. Doesn't matter that they're food storage, they work absolutely perfectly. The clear frog disappears. I'm just gonna put some stock florets. You see how I cut them off of the stem? That way we can really extend where this bouquet is going. And I'm going to do that with all of the stock. Just cut the stems off so we have multiple insertions. We really want to stretch our flowers as far as we can, making sure that we balance the colors and the flowers on the very top and the bottom layer. You could even do this kind of treatment if you just have a big cheese board that you're going to put out. Take some Tupperware and take these little vessels, split up your bouquet, and look at how gorgeous it's looking. All right, our poms. Pull off the laterals. Laterals are the individual flowers. Because clearly, this would not work, right? We definitely have to pull this off. Give them a fresh cut and start putting them right into the design all the way around. On the top, you can have some that are a bit taller. And of course, make sure you have some shorter ones. And I'm just going to turn this my way so I can see it a little bit easier. What do you think so far? Very easy, right? I know you can do this. It always is amazing to me how far these bouquets go in the designs. By separating the flowers and knowing what you're doing and coming up with a concept beforehand, you really can take these flowers and have a beautiful moment with them. And as I'm designing this, I think it looks better like that. So now you could see more of the blue hydrangea, don't you think? Then we have our dianthus. And let's go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to cut the pieces off. And this is just a real beautiful magenta color that really centers the design. All right. And now our foliage. We have some tinted ruscus that we're going to cut into pieces. So we have multiple insertions. The small ones can go at the base. You can put them through the design. And this brings that vibrant green to it. It really brings that natural earth green. And we'll do the same thing with the other stem. We'll cut it into sections. So we have a section. And really we want to make sure that we cover up the rim of the vessel if we can. And that green does just that, doesn't it? It really does hide some of our mechanics and you can't even see them. We have some parvifolia. Again, this is tinted. Break it down. That seems to be our MO. And if you're just tuning into our videos, you're going to learn real quick that our concept and our idea is to use what you have in your home, take the bouquet, make the biggest statement you can possible out of it, whether it's a gift or whether it's home interior. This month we're just creating a moment for a gathering that's going to be happening at this house. All right, let me clean up this. I know I have the one item left, but I want to show you guys something. So the calla, this is a pretty versatile flower and it could stay out of water a pretty good amount of time. And I always love just the flower laying onto the board and put the food around there. I think it's beautiful. It connects everything. However, if you want a curve to it and you just put your hand on there and you don't squeeze too hard and you just rub it, it'll start to bend. And then you'll get this beautiful bend in there. And you could do it as much as you want. And then you'll create this bend. Because I love the curve of the line of the calla. I think it's absolutely stunning. All right, that's our flowers. Now we got to add some stuff to it. And I did see some food. They really like their snacks here. And I'm going to take some of them out of the cabinet. And we're going to use the bowls that were there. They did come in handy, so I don't know what these are, but they're kids' snacks apparently. So we're just going to fill up one of the bowls with some of these crackers. Put it there. Take some chips. Put them down here. Put these back in the cabinet where they belong. And then I did see this beautiful chocolate bar. And I think if we just break up pieces, and I didn't wash my hands thoroughly, so I'm going to use a paper towel to grab them. And just put a couple of pieces onto the board. I love the raw chocolate on there. I think it makes a statement. That's it. Beautiful display. What do you think? The only thing I brought was those beautiful frogs and the bouquet of flowers, and I used the stand that they had, the Tupperwares that they had, the bowls that they had, and the snacks that they had to create this beautiful floral moment that when it's in the kitchen and your guests are here, they can come and grab a snack and be wowed by what you create. I hope you like it. The holiday season is fast approaching, and take this idea and make your holidays and your everyday even better. Remember, like and subscribe, and we will see you next month.